MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Adrian Hauser gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the Hein. Gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second, the third base.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Ready now, Matt Merker. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Now the 2-1. Chopper to short. Adames brings it in, and there's one away.
That is four. The right fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 33 home runs, and an even 70 RBIs. The 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. The 2-1. Miguel Amaya is on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. Popped him up. Anderson moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Willie Adames.
Here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. they will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's Christian Yelich now. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting first.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Tauchman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jared Young.
Jared Young.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Nico Horner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Line but speared on a hop on to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Number 28 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box, number 28. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, William Contreras.
Into the box now, William Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered all. Settling in now, Adbert Alzolay. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty, one man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Christopher Morrow. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Stepping up now, Bryce Terang. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Andrew Monasterio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
There's ball 4. The pitcher, Adrian Hauser, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Merker is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. A base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Miguel Amaya 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
2 balls and a strike now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Brian Anderson. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 33.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, number 28.
Now batting, number 28 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jared Young. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Miles Mastrobuoni. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Low for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he'll get back in standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, behind the back. Throw to first in plenty of. Striding into the box, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 0.
So digging in now, Bryce Terang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Adrian Hauser is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Brewers ready once again. Mike Tauchman will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Morrow. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Tauchman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Line drive to center field. Number 28 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Matt Merker.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Merker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's it.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Miguel Amaya, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Kobe Milner comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2 balls and a strike to count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Still even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Nico Horner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Milner, a native Texan. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The set and the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll. Trey Mancini takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Willie Adames is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Mancini moving back, and it's gone.
Christian Yelich.
Anthony Kay takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. In is Christian Yelich.
Number 46.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Kay has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 33.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Winker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers. The next Cub up, Miles Mastrobuoni. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Yan Gomes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Yan Gomes.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count is 1-2 now. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that misses 1-1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Ben Brown gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First offering on its way. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tauchman is right there, 1 down.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Stepping in, William Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Brown has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Bryce Terang is on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Bryce Terang is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Monasterio.
So now to the plate, Andrew Monasterio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31. Now playing second. And batting 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Christopher Morrow is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Matt Merker, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Winker is there, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
To the plate now, Miguel Amaya, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder, Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Julian Merriweather is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 13.
In now, number 13, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In there, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Christian Yelich.
Number 47.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Tachman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers. Devin Williams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Nico Horner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now that second base.
So coming to the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's okay.
One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers.